Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters, and welcome back to another trailer reaction. Now, this trailer has kind of dropped at the very, best time because we're at the end of September, we're heading into October, which, is the season of the witch. It is the season of Halloween, but it's also known for me personally, the season of the vampire, because I am going to be dedicating all of the entertainment headquarters through, the month of October to vampires with nothing but horror content and vampire film reviews and amazing discussions. And this trailer, like I say, is dropped at the very right time because it is for the brand new film, which I heard, I guess, at the beginning of the year, or was it late last year? It was announced that these two people were doing a collaboration to bring with a new horror film, which was a vampire film. And I'm talking about Ryan Coogler, who, he is the director of Creed. He is the director of Wakanda Forever, which was a great film, an amazing tribute to the great Chadwick Boseman, who, is no longer with us. I thought he did a great job. It brought up emotion. It really summoned how to deal with grief and, to overcome it and all of that things, along with some political element as well. As for the Creed franchise, he's taken something from the Rocky franchise and he's created its own franchise out of it within the world of Rocky. And he's done a fantastic job with that. And I really enjoy the Creed films just as much as I do the Rocky films. And speaking of Creed, Michael B. Jordan is the lead in this. I believe he's worked alongside Ryan Coogler to create an amazing, well, what I'm hoping is an amazing horror vampire film. And Ryan Coogler, to my knowledge, because I've only seen a couple of his movies, I can't think if he's ever done horror before. But I like what he's did with the Creed in Wakanda Forever because he's great at telling amazing stories. He's great at bringing emotion. He's great at creating great characters. And Michael B. Jordan himself is a good actor. So, without further ado, let's look at this vampire film, Sinners. So, Sinners is an upcoming American horror film written and directed by Ryan Coogler. The film stars Michael B. Jordan, Haliee Steinfeild, Jack O'Connell, Wunmi Mosaku, and Jayme Lawson, Omar, Benson Miller, and Delroy Lindo. So this is due out in March the 7th, 2025. So decent time to come out after Christmas where things have quieted down and there isn't much competition. So hopefully this film is given the opportunity to really shine. And like I say, I like the creative minds behind it. So let's look at the premise of the movie. So the premise is trying to leave their troubled life behind. Two twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an evil is waiting to welcome them back. So, interesting concept. I think Michael B. Jordan is doing dual roles here. I think he's playing both brothers. To my knowledge, I think he is. I think he's playing both roles, or he's playing one of the brothers. But the way I've heard through the grapevine of a couple of friends, I reckon he's doing a dual role in this, in playing the two twin brothers and not just one of them. But we'll check this out and figure it out for ourselves. So without further ado, let's have a look at Sinners.
I've been all over this world. I seen men die in ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. With all the things that I seen, I ain't ever seen no demons, no ghosts, no magic. Till now.
Hey, get back inside.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Whoa. Interesting indeed. You don't see any vamps in this trailer, clearly keeping their appearance hidden till probably hopefully there's a second trailer, which there probably will be before this is released. What do I think of that? Interesting indeed. Like I say, I like the director Ryan Coogler's the way he directs. I like the look of his movies. I like how he's great at creating believable characters, and so he's probably done that in this. Michael B. Jordan looks great. I like the setting. I don't think it's set in modern day. I think it's set like in the 1930s potentially, which I also like because I'm more of a fan of the gothic vampire films where they're set back in the 1900s, stuff like that, alongside the Victorian Edwardian era. Especially if they're set like in Romania, something like that, and something like Interview with a Vampire or Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love those kind of dark gothic horror films more than the more modern vampire movies. So I like the fact that this isn't set, I guess, in modern day, but what looks like set back like in the 1930s. I find Michael B. Jordan's character interesting, especially when it says, he's seen men die in ways you couldn't believe. It given me, vibes. Is he a vampire hunter potentially? Like, it might not be, but it's kind of that's the hint that I got just with that line and how he looks in the film. Who knows? But it's interesting start of this film. Would I say I'm hooked? Not necessarily. Am I interested? Has me interest been piqued? Yes, 100% it has. I'm also getting vibes of Salem's Lot from this. As you know, the trailer for that new film, which has had mixed reviews, which was me fear from the beginning, which I kind of was expecting. I'm getting vibes of Salem's Lot off this via, the setting in this small town. That obviously there's this great evil there, which needs to be explored. So very similar vibes, just in like the small town concept. being invaded or housing vampires. It's nothing new, but you can always make something old refreshing again, and hopefully this is a refreshing take on that vampire type concept with Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. But so far, my interest, yes, it's slightly peaked, but I do think I'll need to see more to get us fully invested. But I do like the director. I like Michael B. Jordan, and so far, it does look interesting, but I need to see a little bit more, and hopefully we'll get that on the second trailer. But that's just my opinion. What's your opinion of Sinners? Are you interested in it? Are you a fan of vampire films? Let me know. But until then, and keep on enjoying your movies, keep on enjoying all things entertainment, and I'll catch us all at the next one.